Instagram has made some major changes to their pages for artists, and we're going to tell you about it in today's video. What's up, guys? This is Omari with No Nonsense Music Marketing, the #1 place for music business and industry advice online. If you are a serious musician looking to do music full time, you want to hit that subscribe button because we go over key information every day in videos on our channel. Today's one, we're talking about the changes that Instagram is making to musician pages. Well, pages in general, whether you own a business or you're an influencer or whatever. You may have noticed within the past few weeks that a lot of your traffic went down. So Instagram, I'm going to run you guys through this, what I believe is the business mindset. It makes a lot of sense. Instagram pushed people to do Reels. They wanted to compete with TikTok, and YouTube Shorts came a bit later, but they still wanted to compete with YouTube Shorts too. And they want to take that traffic from TikTok. These are competitors. They want to take the traffic from TikTok and get you onto Instagram. They want this all in one platform. Just like whenever they took that technology from Snapchat and made stories, they don't want their competitors to have any market share. So anytime anybody creeps up, any other social media creeps up, they want to build that feature into their platform, take the market share away from them. What they now do is they want to give you a lot of traffic at the beginning whenever they take that market share from somebody. But once they get enough traffic over to Instagram Reels or Instagram Stories or whatever new feature that is, they then will slow down the traffic, the free traffic, organic traffic that you were getting, and start to serve more ads. So instead of you scrolling scrolling Instagram Reels, scrolling up, you're just looking through endless videos and seeing a lot of organic content, they want to show you an ad every 3 videos now. And it'll be every 2 videos if they could. Whatever balance they can get to where they make the most money and they keep people on the platform is the balance that they will do. So just like when we were talking about this, I believe actually I was speaking with J.R. McKee at his conference. That was last year. If any of you guys were there, shout out to you. But he was telling everybody about, now is when TikTok is giving away all this free traffic. You better get this free traffic while you can, because that's not going to last forever. All these guys have to monetize somehow. What they do is go out and raise a bunch of money because they want to hit a market hard. So you need a lot of cash on hand to hit a market hard. So they raise a bunch of money, put money into hiring, marketing, development. And after you get that is then when you build out your ad platform. So that's how all this works. That's how this works for any platform. They want to give you a bunch of traffic for free so that you keep making content on their platform. And then eventually they'll share some of that with you. That's what YouTube does this the best. That they share the ad revenue with the creators. I believe they share close to half of the ad revenue that comes in. But this is how any platform works. So we told you guys this was going to come. This is always the plan for social media companies. That's why you can't only rely on free traffic. Like there's been people who, back when Facebook was, the main platform, they would try to give you free traffic for your artist pages. A lot of you probably remember that. But now, or your business pages or whatever, now if you try to post on Facebook more, they started to give you a bit more organic traffic, but it's never gonna be anywhere near what it was at the beginning because they've monetized it now. Like, why would they ever slow down their monetization? That's their business model. That's how they pay their people and pay themselves and pay their shareholders and so on and so forth. So you knowing how this works is going to prepare you to build a long-term business, a long-term music career where it's not just based on Instagram feeding you free traffic, TikTok feeding you free traffic, because that could change any day. You need to be well-rounded in your marketing approach. Otherwise, you just have a wish. You don't have a plan for your business. So these things I say, anytime we post a video about, Spotify, get more Spotify plays, do this, do that, it gets way more views than us saying things like you need to build a website. And that's the main thing that will sustain your music career for a lot of you, that's going to be way more of a revenue driver than the Spotify plays. The only time that you can really bank on, or even have a chance of banking on Spotify plays, is bringing more revenue than your things on your website, like your products and services, merch, is if you make ambient music, like chill music that doesn't have any lyrics. Because once you have to write lyrics to your songs, it just takes you way longer to record everything, get it mixed and mastered. You can't put it out as quickly as somebody who's just making chill acoustic guitar music for studying and whatnot. Like, you can play your acoustic guitar without the lyrics. You can knock out 20 songs in a quarter. You can knock out 30 songs in a quarter. You can't do that whenever you can, but it's much, much harder to do whenever you're writing the lyrics and putting everything together, finding the beats, finding the production, getting your band together, all that stuff. It's just harder to do. So unless you are one of those people making study music and classical music and so on and so forth, you can't bank on Spotify being your main revenue driver. That is why we are big proponents. We're telling you, and most people still don't do it. Even those of you watching this channel, you need to have your website in place. If you're not marketing minded, meaning you don't know how to make a marketing based website, you can hop over to amarmc.com, click the websites button in the menu options, and get us to build one for you. Or either that, or you need to look at a bunch of videos online in order to build a good website. And most people, they can't. Actually, no, it's either you can't or you won't with that one. Websites aren't like everything else that you can, like, yes, you can learn it. They give you a lot of tools, but there's so many little nuances that there's a big difference in getting 2% of the people to buy your product, or getting 4% of the people to buy your product or service on your website, or getting 1% of the people to sign up to your email list on, if you make a little email landing page, getting like 1% sign up or 10% sign up can be vastly different for your business. And having good email copy when you get those email subscribers, giving them a good sequence of emails to send them or text messages to send them, that can make a world of difference. That's what you're paying for whenever you get somebody to build out a website for you, versus doing it yourself. Like, you can do it yourself, absolutely, but you need to know all those fine details. So don't just do a half-butt job if you're going to build your own website. You need to look into all of these things so that you can actually bring yourself in some revenue for your music career, and then you'll be able to do it full time once you know all these things. So either for a lot of artists, maybe you're really, really good at making the music, not so good on the marketing side. That's what we specialize in. It's very rare that you're going to get one person that can just knock out everything. I don't do everything at my company. Tim Cook doesn't do everything at Apple. That's just not how businesses usually work. So those options are there for you, but that's the major change that we've been seeing with Instagram. We've seen a slowdown on our page, and let's say that all of our traffic was coming from Instagram. Well, we'd be in a world of trouble. That's why we tell you, don't just rely on one channel. Even if you're doing promotion, your promotion budget, our breakdown is spend money on Instagram ads, spend money on YouTube ads, spend money on Spotify ads, spend money on TikTok. And most importantly, you're sending a lot of that traffic to your website so that you can have that information, you can have that pixel, and you can collect some data from your customers. Obviously you have disclaimers on there and privacy policies and all that stuff, but so that you can, serve ads to people who are most interested in you, and those are the people who can support you long term. So again, we get way more views on videos talking about Spotify and all that stuff, but the most important thing for you to do as a musician, have your own website, the domain that you own, emails your email list that you own, the files on the website that you own, so that if anybody else decides they want to do some funny business, not that this is necessarily funny business, this is their business model, but if anybody decides they want to slow down your traffic, they will do that in order so that they will make more money. You need to have a plan that is, build a moat around your business so that if anybody tries to knock down a door, do something that would hurt your revenue stream as a musician, you already have that in place. You already have something protected, and everything that you worked hard to build up won't just go away just because somebody else slowed down your traffic on Instagram. So with that being said, you guys can see the value in subscribing to this information. If you've been listening to us for the past 2 years, you would already know this stuff. But if this is your first time watching our channel, hit that subscribe button because we go over information like this all the time. So leave us a comment if you have any questions on this one, and we'll catch you in the next video.